Hello, Capricorn Collective. My name is Tanya Vargo. If you would like a personal reading with me, you may DM me or email me at tanya@earthangeleverlasting.com. So Capricorn, this is your June 2021 romance reading. This is you. This is your person. This is your differences. This is your similarities. This is emotions and emotionally. This is physical and physically. And this is mental and mentally. Okay. So then we also have some oracle cards. And then we have messages. And then we have your romance angels. Okay. So let's get into it. Capricorn, you are thinking about communicating, or you have been in communication. The Eight of Wands is about communication, so text messages, social media, emails, if you're still doing that, are coming in, or you want to do that. These also represent Cupid's arrows, the Eight of Wands, so it could be that you feel bit in the butt by Cupid and love. And I just want to say, like, doing this reading was very fascinating because I feel, whoa, in this reading, okay? Your person is paying attention to details and working very hard at what they want or think you want in this relationship. They're going over everything and paying close attention, okay? You've had some differences in getting this passionate new beginning going, but let me tell you, by the way I feel energetically, it's really not like a physical problem. It's something else, right? But this does usually represent a man's, so we've had some difficulties getting this passionate new beginning up and running, okay? And the way I'm feeling, I don't think it's like a feelings thing. It's probably an external thing, okay? Your similarities are, at the moment, you both are the Ten of Wands, so it's really, the relationship is burdensome to you both for whatever reason. Obviously something has happened, or there's been external things which has caused great strain on the relationship, and you both are just wondering if you can even move forward, if it's too much work to move forward, if it's possible, if you even have the strength to do it, okay? Emotionally, we have the wheel, right? And so the wheel is fate. And so this means that at some point somewhere, Spirit stepped in and the wheel got spun, right? Normally this is a sign of good luck, especially if it is upright. So we are definitely in the upright position. It's in our emotions. So I think we're having a turn and a change, and the divine has stepped in, and fate has stepped in, and so we're having this turn of the wheel emotionally, okay? In the physical or physically, you both are just walking away from negativity. You're leaving the past behind you. That's what the goal is. Like, usually the Eight of Cups are like, hey, I'm leaving this mess behind and I'm looking to the future, to the light, and I'm just moving on and leaving this all behind me, okay? Mentally, you both are in a Five of Pentacles energy, which is you feel left out in the cold, like a door was slammed in your face. You guys might not be in communication at this time, or even speaking with each other. Just this is a really left out in the cold type of energy, okay? So the oracle cards are: your light is guiding me home, beautiful, radiant. So they just feel as though you're just like a beacon of light, and they're drawn to you. What am I running from? Confusion, right? A lot of times people can, when they're afraid of the love thingy, it can make them jump and jerk and do, irrational things because they trip out a little bit and they don't necessarily cognitively know why they're triggered to run and take off, but they just do because, the whole idea of the gushy love stuff just gives them anxiety, right? Because they have a fear of it. You know. And then some people, it's the sexual aspect of it, right? We're having a issues with the passionate part of the new beginning. Like sometimes people have a hard time wrapping their mind. It's not that they aren't capable of getting naked and doing all that stuff. It's just that they have a fear of getting into that type of a relationship with somebody, and that's the part that, for some people the love stuff is what makes them run, and some people the sexual stuff is what makes them run, just like getting physically involved, because maybe that means they'll get emotionally involved. Like it's, it's those things, and people jump up, jerk, and run. I'm so sorry for turning my back the times you needed me most. Betrayal. So yeah, it looks like, they had issues with this and they ran, and it just puts you in a state of betrayal. They feel bad about it, but they just couldn't, even though they feel this way about you, right? I'm so lonely, but I just want to be left alone. So they just need to chill a minute, and that's probably why you have this, I feel left out in the cold energy. They probably just kind of like stopped talking or ghosted or something like that. And, could be, a little bit of fate stepping in and confusing you both about what's going on right now, right? So I don't know how to fix the pain in my heart. Broken, riddled with guilt and shame, guilty. So whatever this running was, right? There's nothing I can do about it right now. Limited and ready to break free. Freedom. All right. So I'm going to say they feel, look, they want that, like they feel this way about you, right? And they just have this like running problem, that holds them back and makes them feel limited, like there's something holding them back that causes them to trip and run. But they're ready to break free and have this freedom. Like they want to leave the past behind them and break free and move towards the light. They just have this guilt and shame and brokenness, and they're dealing with it with being in isolation right now. You may feel betrayed, and I just don't see this with all these emotions that they're feeling. This shows remorse, right? It's like, it's remorse. They know they're not like, there's ugly cards in these decks too, right? So they're feeling broken over this and guilty, and they are at a tipping point, because they have felt limited, that they're going to break free. They're really in the process right now. This is your physical right now, in the physical, what's happening right now. So they literally are doing this, they're leaving the past behind them. They're moving towards the light. Negative thoughts get us no results. So yeah, hello, they are realizing that, right? They're realizing that, this running, feeling limited, and all this guilt and feeling broken, it's just not getting them anywhere, right? So they're ready to move on. They're ready for this freedom. They know it. They absolutely know it. I see other people in you, so that's awesome. Like you're somebody that reminds them of wonderful people, friends and family, that they know, like, and trust. connect with me in the 3D. So they want some sort of spiritual connection. This is evidence of a spiritual connection. When you can connect telepathically or through dreams, or have just that knowing, that claircognizant knowing of what's up, in the 5th dimension and above, okay? You mean the world to me, right? So yeah, they already said this to you, right? They already think your light is guiding them home, and that you're radiant, you know, that you're there. So, so this is, you know, a soulmate. Yes, this is a soulmate for you, okay? They want you to connect with them in the 5D, okay? So, calling in your soulmate. So, the way your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So, this is like some coaching I can give you. I wouldn't necessarily ever use anybody's name, because that could turn into almost like a love spell, and that's binding, and that is inappropriate. You know, taking someone's free will is completely inappropriate. And, you know, when you're in a divine relationship, you have to choose it, right? It's a choice you make. And this is one of the choices. Like, if you choose to pray for your divine partner, you just say, you know, something along the lines of, I pray for my divine partner, please, you know, release them from anything that depresses them, anything that oppresses them, anything that binds them, please protect them from negative energy, negative people, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You're gonna find that it helps you too, right? As long as you keep it talking about the divine person, don't give them a name, don't say their name, don't bind somebody that may or may not actually be your divine partner, because sometimes we think it's our divine partner and it's a karmic partner. So just pray for your divine partner, and how it works is anything you're praying for them is ultimately going to help you as well. So anything you pray to have them freed from and to come in and close to your life is gonna also do that for you, okay? Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Da, 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 da. So here you go. This might be, we just might not have been allowing ourselves. You know, it's not that we aren't capable, it's not that we don't feel it, it's that we aren't allowing it, and we don't believe that we deserve it, right? So these negative thoughts get us no results, okay? So that's probably what this is right here, is that they just don't feel like they deserve it, and they feel guilty about that. But they want to move forward from you. The divine has stepped in. This is like, we have the soulmate, and calling your soulmate and divine partner. Like, I'm not gonna argue with any of y'all Capricorns that want to come to me that follow me and are saying, you know, yes, this is a divine connection. I'm be like, well, we kind of have double and triple confirmation here of that, okay? And so I would say that that was my child screaming. Don't know if you heard that. I would just take that as a confirmation. Any little dings or pings or things you hear, I forgot to tell her that I was recording. So anyway, just, you know, I would take this as a confirmation that this is a divine partnership. You know, destiny has stepped in and is turning the wheel for you guys. Please connect in the 5D. Please appropriately pray for them, because it's going to help you too. And this is your reading for June. So happy June, Capricorn. If you like what you heard or this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be happy to help you with any personal readings. Have a great June.